Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. And that's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And they've only played them once this season, but that win should give them some confidence heading into tonight, their final matchup.
And guys, a chance to sweep the season series here. Of course, that motivation goes both ways. So they'll have to come ready to play, and I expect they will.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jamari Carroll is out there with Scope. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. The shot's good from Cantor.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They set the pick. Lowry kicks to Carroll. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's the kid. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The drive by Lowry. The second chance effort, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Nba2k16. What's the news, Doris?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker. Nba2k16. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's the kid following the score by DeMar DeRozan. There's a screen by Canner. Back to Ibaka. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Carroll with a screen for DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now Westbrook, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Back to Westbrook. Trying to find Canner. Gets it to him. From 13 feet, it goes down. Cantor's got his second bucket of the night.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Raptors, Damari Carroll's checked in for Ross. DeRozan comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Lowry in for Joseph. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with the kid. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
No good from the kid. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Los Angeles.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Shot clock at 2. And it's DeRozan missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shot's good from the kid.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's the pick. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for Toronto. Passes it to the kid. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot. The kid's got 4 this quarter.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
DeRozan passes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Toronto making a change. Scola's checked in, and he sinks the second. Last outing for Toronto unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Suns.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
And again, Toronto no up. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The kid passes to Cantor. Plays it up and banks it in. Cantor's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's DeRozan, and again, no good by Toronto.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended up with 38 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He left his imprint on the game as he took over.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder up by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scola, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. Now the dish to Lowry. It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook passes to the kid on the wing, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Lowry dishes to Scola. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Missed inside. Thunder shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And Durant gets it to go.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Floats one. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Kyle Lowry.
I really hope he doesn't try that move again. It worked the one time, but he's not the guy to be working across it.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and stolen by Scola. Now here is Lowry. He's got 7. DeRozan in the corner. That's good. DeRozan's got 9.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
To the inside.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Shape up.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lowry from outside.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
That one goes. Count it.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
No good from Valanciunas.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin.
Raptors trail by 14. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Get out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both. The Thunder leading by 12. Westbrook kicks to Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Durant's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Carroll. Ross on the wing. Dishes to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. The Thunder shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the kid. 22 points and 3 assists.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Feeds it to Ross. And he drops in the layup off the glass. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Westbrook with it.
Move the ball.
He feeds it to Cantor. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the... Whoa! Nasty.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The Raptors making a switch here. Skola's checked in.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Left side, DeRozan. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Here's Westbrook. The kid passes to Canner. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's DeRozan. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kid. They get the rebound. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The free throw drops from Ibaka. That one is no good. Raptors trail by 20. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. The shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Enes Kanter. He's got 10 rebounds, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved.
And his group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for McGarry. Durant comes in for Lance Stevenson. The kid, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. The Raptors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the kid. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's off from 3-point range. Here's the kid. He dishes it to Westbrook. Here's the kid. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, some great...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, certainly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league. A player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one stops.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz, Energy Solutions Arena. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with the kid, and it's Cantor in at the center position.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They get the rebound. Gobert goes up with it again. He lays it in.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Exum with it, guarded now by Durant. Gobert, the screen. Exum kicks to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward on the money from 12 feet away. Here's Westbrook. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from the kid. The kid's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Exum kicks to Favors. Passes it to Exum. Gobert, the screen. Hayward outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Westbrook drives in, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
There's the bucket. Good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's the kid. Burks covering. Cantor. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. So both teams. Jazz trail by 10. Pairing up in the backcourt. Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Trevor Booker is out there with Hayward. And it's Holt in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's the kid. Utah with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games at all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. That's always valuable. Not just to win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He had 29 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. And
He'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Burke kicks to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. No good off the front iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The shot's good from the kid.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Burke's with it. Now guarded by the kid. Hayward goes in, and the shot is good. Hayward's got his 3rd basket of the night.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
The shot's good from Cantor.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that. This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
The kid, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
Quick review at the numbers for Hayward. He's getting around 6 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
The Jazz making a switch here. Lyles checked in. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. And that one's good. The Kids got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
For Utah, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. The first one falls. Nice shot. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the first...
Kevin, what a...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And what a tremendous game for the kid. He's got 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Get out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Kicks to Favors. Gobert dishes to Burks. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jumper for 2. Burks has got his second basket of the night. The Thunder leading by 11. Outside Durant. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. No good. Good from the kid. Utah shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Exum with a wide open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Durant, the pass to the kid. Shoots it up. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Gobert with a screen for Hayward. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
I'll tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
There's the pass to the kid. Again. In Oklahoma City.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Jazz trail by 13. Hayward outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Favors with the screen. Here's Burks. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Burks has got 4 this quarter.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Durant drawing the double team. Outside Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Burks pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Gobert with the block. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Westbrook. Gets it down to single digits. And that's 15 points for Gordon Hayward.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel. The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Exum from 12 feet out. It's good, and the Thunder lead is kept to just 7 on the basket from Favors.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Six of their last 10 points have come by way of the two-pointer. That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Gobert with a screen for Burks. Feeds it to Gobert. This one for 3. Burks can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 9. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Utah. Favors comes in for Rodney Hood. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Favors and Gobert, the shot blocking duo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Lyles. And it's Booker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
To the left side wing. Favors with a screen on Westbrook. Off the pick. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Westbrook passes to the kid. Outside for Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. The dish to Ibaka. 4 on the clock. Here's the kid. And the Thunder another 3.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Burke kicks to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Favors. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's the kid. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's 29 points for Freak.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That free throw good from the kid. Burks, he's checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Trey Burke. All free throws good from the kid. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Booker dishes to Exum. Gobert, the screen. Exum passes to Gobert. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Trevor Booker. The Thunder leading by 15. Ibaka outside. Back to Westbrook, down low, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I really thought they did a better job, a much better job of getting it inside in the first half. They've got to get back to throwing it in the paint more here in the second.
Hayward goes in and just miss after miss right now.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
6 to shoot. Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
There's a screen by Cantor. Durant attacking. Rebounded by Exum. Exum's got his third rebound tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so all the hard work here tonight. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan,